Maya stood before her community, her eyes filled with a mix of determination and compassion. She knew that the path ahead would not be easy, but she believed in the collective strength and potential of her people. "My dear friends," she began, her voice steady and resolute, "I have seen the truth of our world, and it is not what we once thought. This planet is indeed burdened by the scars of greed, exploitation, and harmful ideologies. But we have the power to create change, not just for ourselves but for the future generations that will inherit this earth." She explained to her community that they were not alone in their journey. There were other awakened communities, and even entire worlds beyond their own where like-minded souls had embraced a path of compassion and harmony with nature. One such world was the massive ice territory, where they had discovered a shared purpose and interconnectedness with others across the cosmos. "Our role in this grand scheme is to be the beacon of light and hope on this earth," Maya continued. "We are the pioneers of a new way of being, and our actions will ripple outwards, touching lives near and far. By staying true to our values and nurturing our community, we can inspire others to awaken and contribute to the global movement for positive change." Maya reminded her people of the importance of staying grounded and focused on their mission. The temptation to be consumed by the chaos of the old world would always be present, but they must resist it and remain true to the principles they held dear. "We will not be passive observers of this world's fate," she declared. "Instead, we shall be active agents of transformation, co-creating a reality where love, compassion, and respect for all life prevail. Our path is one of balance, where we embrace both the challenges and the joys that come with this sacred mission." The community listened intently, their hearts stirred by Maya's words. They felt a deep sense of purpose and belonging, knowing that they were part of something greater than themselves. With Maya's guidance, the community continued to thrive and grow. They worked together to build self-sustaining systems, relying on renewable resources and innovative solutions that aligned with their values. Their dedication to the well-being of both their community and the living earth earned them the admiration and respect of neighboring villages. As time passed, the movement for positive change spread even further. More communities embraced the path of sustainability and compassion, forming a network of interconnected hearts that spanned the globe. The old world's oppressive systems began to crumble under the weight of collective awakening, giving rise to a new era of unity and cooperation. Throughout their journey, Mia and her community maintained a connection with the awakened souls in the massive ice territory and beyond. They shared wisdom, knowledge, and inspiration, creating a web of support that transcended physical boundaries and expanded the boundaries of what was possible. The movement of awakened communities and worlds continued to evolve, guided by the principles of love, harmony, and respect for all life. The people of Maya's community knew that their work was far from complete, but they embraced each day with gratitude and hope, knowing that they were co-creating a future that honored the living earth and all its inhabitants. As the years passed, their once small community became a symbol of resilience and transformation. They stood as living proof that even in the face of darkness, a single spark of awakening could ignite a flame that illuminated the world. Maya's journey, which had begun with curiosity and a desire for adventure, had become a legacy of profound impact. She had unlocked the power of example and will, igniting a global movement that forever changed the course of humanity's destiny. And so, Maya and her community continued to be the guardians of hope, standing firm in their commitment to the new earth, a world where love, compassion, and sustainability were the guiding principles for all living beings. Their story echoed through the ages, inspiring generations to come to embrace their own awakening and become beacons of light in a world that was finally transforming into the harmonious and thriving paradise they had always dreamed of. Maya's journey to the massive ice territory was not just a physical expedition, it was a quest to connect with like-minded souls who had also chosen to break free from the chains of societal norms. As she ventured into the icy wilderness, she felt the call of these awakened individuals who sought to create a new earth, a world free from the clutches of consumerism, oppression, and exploitation. The ice territory was vast and untouched, a pristine expanse that symbolized the blank canvas upon which they could paint a new reality. Maya found herself surrounded by a community of individuals who, like her, had listened to the call of their hearts and followed the path of awakening. Together, they built a sustainable community that thrived in harmony with the ice territory's delicate ecosystem. They lived in harmony with nature, respecting the Earth's rhythms and cycles, and cherishing the beauty of simplicity and self-sufficiency. In this new society, they eschewed the rat race and the toxic ideologies of the old world. Instead, they valued collaboration, empathy, and individual growth. They understood the power of thoughts and emotions and worked together to uplift and support each other, creating an environment free from manipulation and mind control. Maya's teachings on protecting oneself from the harm of negative thoughts and conditioning found resonance among the community. Through meditation and spiritual practices, they learned to recognize and release their own inner limitations, cultivating a collective consciousness of freedom and empowerment. The New Earth community became a beacon of hope, and its influence began to spread. People from all walks of life, weary of the chaos and dissatisfaction of the old world, sought refuge in this oasis of tranquility and authenticity. As the community grew, they realized that the New Earth wasn't confined to the ice territory alone. It was a state of mind, a way of being that transcended physical borders. Maya and her fellow travelers set out on a mission to connect with other awakened souls across the globe, reaching out through networks and communication channels. The movement of the New Earth spread like wildfire. People everywhere were inspired by the collective consciousness of the awakened ones, and they began to question the preconceived notions that had held them captive for so long. The grip of consumerism weakened, and the power of unity and compassion strengthened. As the movement gained momentum, it encountered resistance from the remnants of the old world, vestiges of the destructive ideologies and oppressive systems that had kept humanity enslaved for generations. The elites and corporate powers that once sought to silence Maya and her community now attempted to suppress the movement, fearing the loss of their control and profits. But Maya and the awakened ones were undeterred. They stood united in their vision for a new earth, and their spirit could not be broken. They used their collective voice to expose the manipulative tactics of the old world, shedding light on the truth that had long been hidden in the shadows. The power of the movement lay in its authenticity and genuine love for humanity and the earth. People from all backgrounds, cultures, and beliefs found common ground in the shared goal of building a world where every individual could thrive in harmony with the planet. As the movement reached its tipping point, a profound transformation began to unfold across the globe. Governments and corporations started to listen to the demands of the people, acknowledging the urgent need for change. New policies were put in place to prioritize sustainability, equality, and environmental preservation. In this new era, the power structures of the old world gradually crumbled, making way for a society built on unity, compassion, and reverence for all life. The awakened ones, led by Maya and her fellow pioneers, became the guiding force in shaping a future that honored the sacredness of the earth and celebrated the potential of humanity. The New Earth community in the massive ice territory continued to grow and evolve, serving as a living example of what was possible when people united with a common purpose. They inspired countless others to embrace their own awakening, forging a network of interconnected hearts that spanned the globe. Maya's journey from a young woman in a small village to a global leader and catalyst for change had come full circle. She had become an integral part of a movement that reshaped the course of humanity, forging a path toward a sustainable, compassionate, and thriving world. And so, as the sun set over the massive ice territory, Maya knew that the journey was far from over. But she also knew that the new Earth was no longer a distant dream. It was a reality taking root in the hearts and actions of people worldwide. With hope in her heart and the wisdom of the living Earth guiding her, Maya continued to walk the path of awakening, empowering humanity to embrace the potential for positive change and to co-create a world where love, harmony, and respect for all life reigned supreme. As the torchbearer of change, Maya journeyed deeper into awakening, her spirit fueling the global momentum towards a future rooted in unity, compassion, and respect for all.